In this lesson, we'll see how we can utilize the simple contour shader. So this simple contour shader is something that can be very useful, especially if you have multiple materials in your scene that need to be rendered with some sort of a contour outline. So you've probably already seen how we can take any kind of a material, go to its shading group, and enable contour rendering. From there, we can choose the color that we want the line or the contour to be rendered at, as well as the line width. Now, for the most part, this is okay if you are using a scene with very few materials. However, if you have a scene that uses a lot of different materials and you want all of these objects to be outlined with the exact same color of contour line, the need to be able to manage that starts to become very problematic, because, as I mentioned, you'll have to come in and make those adjustments on every single material that you have. So this is where we can utilize something called the simple shader. And really, all it does is take these attributes for color and the line width, and gives us one place to control all of that. So if I were to take this Lambert material, and let's go to its contour shader, we'll just middle click, and drag this into the simple contour shader. And in this case, we actually don't even have to enable contour rendering, because you can see once the connection is made, contour rendering is enabled automatically, and this is now grayed out. So let's do the same for all of our other materials. Take our contour shader, connect it into the contour shader port of all these other materials. Alright, now let's go ahead and go back to our main viewport. We'll also make sure that we have contour rendering enabled here in the render settings. And now let's render and see what we have. And you'll see that once the render is complete, we get these black contour outlines around our different pieces of geometry. Now I do also have, in this draw by property difference, I do have the option enabled for drawing contours between different materials. So that means any place where mental ray detects a difference in materials will get a contour outline. So the really nice thing about having this now controlled by one single node is the fact that now we only have to make adjustments to one place in order to change all of our contour lines. So if I wanted these lines to maybe be a little bit lighter in color, let's say maybe a little bit more on the gray side, all I have to do is change this once. And now when I re-render, all my contour lines have now been updated. And I can do the same as far as being able to control the actual line width for the contour lines as well. So that's a look at how we can utilize this simple contour shader.